Hey YouTube, today I want to talk about something that I feel everybody should have, and that's a good multi-tool. This one is what I feel is the best one, and that's the Leatherman Wave. So as you can see, it does come in this nice leather sheath. It has nylon on the side, it's elasticy. It holds it in there very securely. On the back, you have the belt loop, so you could wear it up and down, or you could also wear it scout style. Maybe on the side of your pants, like that. You could just open it and pull it right out. And it does have the heavy duty snap right in the front. Some of them do come with nylon sheets, but for the most part they do come with leather, which I think is better. You could always buy just a leather one or just a nylon one online if you happen to get one with the sheath that you don't want, or if you need a replacement sheath. I've had this one for over 10 years and you could see it's in pretty good shape. A little bit of wear on the end. It's funny, this hole in the bottom right here is so if you have the multi-tool open, right? Say you're fishing, you got a fish, you took the hook out, and you're just putting it back real quick. You could actually have it open and put it through like that. That's why that hole's there. So then you'd be able to hold it up like that. You just pull it out and you're ready to go. Okay, so that's the sheath. When it's closed, it's 4 inches long and it weighs 8.5 ounces. So it's a little over half a pound. You don't really notice it on your belt. I carry this a lot of the time. It's pretty much my everyday carry. You don't really notice it at all. This is the first multi-tool that actually had all locking blades on it. So that's a good piece of history to have. Okay, so from when it's closed like this, you could open up the blade. That's just your regular straight edge. Okay, it's 2.9 inches long. It is extremely sharp. And as you can see, it's locking. All the tools on here, with the exception of the pliers, are locking. And then to close it, you see it just has a little thumb lock right there. Okay, there are all brass bushings in here, so everything opens very smoothly. Opposite the straight blade knife, you have the saw. Okay, you can still see some wood on there. I've sawn through bamboo, all kinds of branches with this. Going camping, reinforce your tent, everything, camouflage it. It's worth its weight in gold. Same lock, just press the button, close it up. Now on the other side, you can see that you have the serrated blade right there. Once again, extremely sharp. That one's also 2.9 inches long. Has the same closure. Press that button. And then opposite that one, you have a file. I don't know if you can see. Okay, and that side is a diamond file. When you open it up, you have your needle nose pliers, your regular pliers, and then you have your wire cutters in the middle, just like pretty much every other multi-tool. You can see it does say Leatherman on the top right there. Okay. You can see all 4 corners do have these heavy duty star screws over here, and that kind. So those are like the tamper resistant screws. You can still pick them up in Home Depot or anything if you needed to tighten them. Like I said, I've had this one over 10 years. I've never had to tighten it. I've just had to sharpen the blade every once in a while. If you hold it like this, so that it's straight, there's a ruler on here that goes up to 8 inches. Let's see. Alright, so that's good. Maybe some of the smaller fish that you're going for, to help you measure rope, anything that you need to measure, up to 8 inches. Start on this side. First one you pull out, it's a flathead screwdriver. Okay, this one's pretty thick, so it's also good if you need to pry something open. You could open a bottle with it, whatever you need to open. It's a good pry bar. And the way that these all lock into place, and the way that they come undone is there's this button on the back. So it's very simple. You just press the button down and it closes up. On that same side, the next one in is going to be this little screwdriver. Locks into place. Okay, now this comes out. You could turn it around. You have a flathead on one side. I don't know if it's too blurry. There you go. You have a flathead on one side, and the other side is a Phillips. And that just slides right in there. Okay, same way, press the button and it closes up. And the last thing on that side are these nice spring-loaded scissors. So you can see. Okay, they're very sharp. They're great for cutting fishing line. If you need to cut a bandage, cloth, anything like that. They're very good. Look, you can see they are very powerful for their size. Press the button. They just fold over like that. They store back inside. Now on the other handle, you have another screwdriver bit. This one also comes out, and it has the flathead on one side and the Phillips on the other. It has the same closure with the button. Press the button there, just fold them up. And the other tool on this side, this is going to be your can opener / bottle opener. And also, that little V right there, right, that's going to be your wire strippers. So if you're setting up a snare, maybe if you're stranded, you got to start cannibalizing your quad, your ATV, anything like that, that's going to help you to strip that wire right off there. Okay, that is all the tools for this. Just like to talk about it for a second. It is great for camping, for fishing, hunting, survival, even great for everyday use. Like I said, I do carry this with me a lot. You find a million uses for it. You never know how much you need it until you start carrying it, and you'll notice you really do use it all the time. If I was in a survival situation and I only had time to grab one thing, this would probably be what I would grab, just because it has so many tools in it. With all the locks on it, it's very safe. You're not going to close a knife on your hand or anything like that. It is going to last you forever too. It does have a 25-year warranty, so it's not going to break on you. After the 10 years that I've had it, everything still runs very smoothly. The only thing is my pliers do hang up a little bit. When I first got them, as soon as you let go, the handle would drop down. But it's not enough for me to want to bring it back and get a new one or anything. You can see they still open very easily. And that's just because my father had a hook in his thumb, and I cut the shank of the hook with the wire cutters just to get it out. So that's how that happened. But it came through when I needed it. I'm still very happy with it. I would definitely purchase another one if I ever broke this one or if I lost it or anything like that. But I don't ever see this one failing me. I think I would have to lose it. I don't think I will break it. And I bring it with me every time. Every time I go fishing, this is always on my belt. If I'm going into the woods, it's always with me. When I go to work, I have another one in the glove box of my car. Like I said, it's just something that you use every day. 9 times out of 10, I always bring it with me. And it's something I think everybody should have. There's a lot of multi-tools out there. I think this is the best one. There are other Leatherman ones where, they all lock and everything, but this was the first one. It doesn't have any extra bells and whistles, no shit that you're not going to use. It has everything you need. It's right there when you need it. It's very accessible. The price, it goes for about $90, $100, depending on where you get it, if you could get it on sale or anything like that. But it really is. It's well worth it. The 25-year warranty, you spend the $90 for this, you're going to have it for 25 years. You'll probably give it to your kids, your grandkids, You know, everybody have it. You probably buy 2 or 3 of them. You can see they like putting that it is the Wave all over the place. It's on both sides. But that's good. There used to be a show, it was called Survivor Man. I don't know if anybody ever seen it. It was kind of like the Man vs. Wild with Bear Grylls. It was on before that, actually. And this is the one that he used. I seen an interview with him when they asked him what multi-tool he used. He said it was the Wave, and that's when I went out and bought it. If you ever seen his show, you've seen all the things that he did with it, all the shelters he made, all the traps, the snares, anything like that. And it always worked out well for him. That never failed him. And that was under some really harsh conditions. You know, they had the videos where he was in the snow, in the Arctic, in the desert, the jungle, and it never failed him. So for the average person, you're going hunting in the forest in North America, you're going fishing, you're on a boat, it's not going to be as tough as what he put it through. It never failed him. It's never failed me. It probably won't fail you either. And here it is, the Leatherman Wave. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to me, hit the bell so you get the notifications about all my video, and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you bought one, if you think one's better, what you want me to review next. There you go.